A Texas mom is fired up after teachers made her 13-year-old daughter play a sexually themed game at school. NTD's Daniel Monaghan has the story.
So she feels grossed
When
out.
Laura
She
Gruber
also
learned
said
a
she
charter
doesn't
school
wanna
was
get
being
it.
built down the street, she was very pleased. As a relatively liberal person, KIPP Academy's message of celebrating diversity, equity, and inclusion resonated just fine with her, and the nearby location was convenient. But things would soon take a turn for the worse. Gruber learned that her daughter was asked to play a seducing hooker in an unusual classroom game.
I was shocked. And that was when I was like, you know what, I'm over it. Thankfully, no kids were touched. Thankfully, but at what point does sexualization, begin in the eyes of these groomers? So both kids gave me the same account. My daughter's class was lined up in order from youngest to oldest, which is, least mature to most mature. And then the other little girl's class was offered candy.
Gruber discovered the game was an adult drinking game version of rock, paper, scissors called Bear, Hooker, Hunter.
At which point, now I understood. At this time, literally, it just was like this aha moment, like, that's what the other side is talking about. Like, I get it. This is happening. This is real.
The angry mom took action immediately, pulling her daughter from school and calling the school's principal.
I believe that, quick apology, like, hey, we're sorry, could have been, in place during that meeting, but it was more of a, we'll get back to you. And when she got back to me, she said, while we agree that the game was inappropriate, we don't find that children were sexualized through it.
Gruber believes more needs to be done.
I would have definitely fired the teacher, and I would hold accountable each level of administration that denied that having a child pose in front of a class as a seducing, hooker is not sexualization. Like, they need to be held accountable.
The school later apologized in a letter to parents, admitting that the game, quote, did not meet our bar of excellence. Gruber says the experience taught her many lessons.
When you care about family, you need to do your homework in schools. And if you're not doing your homework in schools, there's a problem. But also, you need to do your homework with who you're choosing to represent you as well.
And she's making sure people learn about what happened. She has visited the state capitol, sat in senators' offices, and says this won't be the last people hear from her. Daniel Monaghan, NTD News.